is the Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs seek an investment to start, grow, or save their businesses.
Introducing the Simply Fit Board.
If the Sharks hear a great idea,
Oh my God, I love that.
they'll invest their own money
I'll give you $250 for 30%.
and fight each other for a deal.
And Barbara, I'm counting on you.
Just before you start pitching her, I'm going to tell you she's really bad with numbers.
Kevin, that's so ridiculous.
You're so rude.
I'm not rude.
The entrepreneurs must get the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
They will bet in Kuya.
Kumbaya, who cares? Do you have debt on the company? 130K? Okay, your company has currently no value at all.
Who are the Sharks? They're self-made business experts worth billions. Kevin O'Leary is a shrewd venture capitalist who made his fortune selling a children's educational company for over $4 billion. Barbara Corcoran went from waiting tables in Manhattan to building the city's premier $2 billion real estate empire. Robert Herjavec, son of an immigrant factory worker, founded one of the world's preeminent cybersecurity firms. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds over 100 patents and has launched more than 400 products, grossing over $500 million in sales. And Mark Cuban, esteemed billionaire, tech mogul, and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. First into the tank is a guilt-free version of a favorite treat.
Hi Sharks, my name is Gabe Wolf.
I'm Annie Blanova, and we're from Stamford, Connecticut.
Our company is Wink Frozen Desserts, and we're seeking $300,000 in exchange for 15% equity in our company. Ice cream.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Easy
Thank
to
you.
say.
Ice cream. It's America's favorite dessert, but let's face it, it's so bad for you. But going cold turkey on this frozen treat is a lot more difficult than it sounds. As an ice cream addict myself, who's very health conscious, I decided to do something about it. So I went into the kitchen and played mad scientist to create my own healthy, all-natural frozen treat.
Wink Frozen Desserts is a dairy-free and sugar-free frozen treat that's not only vegan, it's free of all the top-made allergens, and, my personal favorite part, weighs in at only 100 calories for the entire pint. Most importantly, we do all this by using natural, non-genetically modified ingredients while still delivering on sweetness and flavor.
Sharks, with Wink, you won't even miss regular ice cream. We've created a delicious treat that satisfies almost any sweet tooth, but need your help in order to bring Wink to the national stage. So Sharks, now it's your turn to try the healthiest
And tastiest
thing to ever happen to ice cream.
Wink.
Can we try it?
Absolutely.
Hey, I have bad news for you.
Yeah.
I am an ice cream expert. Nobody eats more ice cream than me. I love the stuff.
Well, it's definitely different. We've individualized each sundae in the middle.
Oh, thank you.
It's vanilla with maple pecan granola and some cherries.
Wow. Breakfast
Lori,
is
this
good
is
stuff.
for you. It is our cake batter, my personal favorite flavor, with strawberries and dairy-free and allergen-free chocolate chips.
In the middle is the sundae, and right on the perimeter of your sundae, you have a sample of each flavor. So we have 6 flavors. Our first flavor is cake batter. It's a gluten-free cake batter, so there is no other gluten-free cake batter on the market yet. Then we have cocoa dough, which is like a chocolatey cookie dough. Then we do cinnamon bun, iced latte, and choco mint, and a vanilla bean.
What is the substitute sugar?
We use organic stevia and monk fruit to sweeten it.
It tastes kind of, you know, in the middle.
That's why we do the sundaes, to add a little bit of flavor to it, and so you can customize it.
I didn't want to say it, but
No,
it's
that's
kind of
fine. You
bland
can
on
say
its
it.
own.
Yeah, it's not a product that's meant to hit a home run with every single person who
Yeah.
tries.
Is it a product that's meant to be eaten on its own, or do you see it as a
Yeah.
mixer with something?
Well, we have customers that do both. I personally love to eat the cake batter on its own.
But Annie, you don't have to be 100 calories. You could be 200 calories and still be 50% less than most ice creams made with milk fat.
Is that true? Is the average tub of that size 500 calories?
600 calories.
Yeah.
So did you test going to 200 calories to see if it made
Sure.
the base product more interesting?
Yeah, and what it does, you get more of the flavor, but you do end up adding a couple grams of fat or like 1 gram of sugar.
Well, what does sales say? I mean, it doesn't matter
how
what I
much have you
personally
sold?
think. It
So-
matters what sales are.
Absolutely. So to date, we've sold $534,000 worth,
Over what period of time?
3 years.
Oh.
And how do you sell it?
We started with an online store going direct to consumer.
We're in several retailers around our area in the Northeast. So we're in Whole Foods.
How many Whole Foods are you in?
30.
What is the substance that this is made out of?
So the base is pea protein, so it's a vegetable
Pea
protein
protein.
base, non-GMO.
Okay, but I was curious, you were telling us your story, and you said you just went in the kitchen
Yeah.
and made the ice cream. How did you do that?
So growing up, I was the chubby kid in school. I got picked on a
You're
lot.
looking good.
Thank you.
Barbara, leave him
never
alone.
know it.
So my whole entire family struggled with diabetes, with obesity. And then when I turned 17, I was diagnosed with celiac disease and a dairy intolerance. So it drastically changed the way I had to eat.
And this is a full-time job for both of you?
Now it is, yes.
Yeah.
How much did you make last year?
The company lost money last year, but gross profit was about $87,000.
And where's the break-even point?
We're actually projected to make $650,000 this year.
Yeah.
Why a sudden change? It sounds like it's a big
We
leap
have
there.
about 180 stores that are coming on.
The reason there was such a loss last year was because we had problems with their co-packer. We had their freezer breaking down. We lost about $60,000 worth of product right
Okay,
ice cream
that's
season.
what. Like,
Yeah.
if the numbers just didn't add up.
Guys, I'm not crazy about your product and perhaps I lack appreciation, but I didn't find it had any taste until I bit into your trimmings there. But more importantly than the taste, for me, I love to buy a business that's on the winning side. Everybody loves the winners, especially investors. I think it would have been far better for you to come in here after you turn the corner of a profit of some kind. So because of the timing of your pitch, I'm out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I would like to address some of the concerns that you voiced.
Fine.
So we're going to make $650,000 this year, easily making $450,000 in the second half of this year. At that, we'll make a $50,000 profit. Next year, we've already had meetings with some of the bigger retailers. They love the product. They love who we are. They love what we're doing.
Guys, I wanted so bad to love this. I'm lactose intolerant. If my wife even sees ice cream, she yanks it away because she has to pay the penalty
Yeah.
for me eating ice cream. I'm sure it's an acquired taste. It just wasn't my taste. And so for that reason, I'm out.
Gabe, I love how you started the business. You have a passion for it. You're going to keep going. In food, I got to love the product. I wish you all the success in the world, but I'm out.
Okay.
100 calories for a pint.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
what person doesn't want to eat a pint of ice cream?
Exactly.
The problem for me is I didn't really love the taste of it. I really wanted to, but I'm out.
So we're all out except Kevin.
Well, I'm listening to the other sharks, and basically what they've said and interpreting it down to what they mean is this. You've achieved vegan, gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free, soy-free, fat-free, nut-free, egg-free, and taste-free. The only customers you have are ones that have to have this for health reasons. I get it, but I think you can do better. I think this product could have met at least halfway the expectations of a Cuban or Lori, who's so polite in the way she says it tastes like crap. But it does taste like crap. That's the truth. And maybe that's the way it has to taste, but as an investment, not for me. I'm out.
Okay.
You're so rude.
I'm not rude.
Oh, yes, you're
Hey
rude.
guys, before you freak out about the whole thing, right, because obviously it's not what you expect to come in here.
Right.
Different people have different tastes, so I don't want to, we're not trying to throw you
Well,
under the bus.
Gabe, you're not going after a wide market. It's better to be the best wink in a narrow category.
I understand, like, it's not
Yeah,
what you guys
it's not
expected.
for a lot of people, but
But-
I mean, our customers are obsessed with us.
That's all that matters.
Do what's right for you.
Thank you.
We're super disappointed that they didn't like it. We really wanted them to enjoy the product.
We really could use the money right now and really step on the gas, but I guess we'll just have to continue grinding it out.
I'm Deborah,
I am Hugo.
and our company is Savvy Naturals. Ready to cook? Hugo and I met almost 30 years ago.
She filled my heart with love, and I knew that she was my soulmate.
Does they look good?
They're beautiful, delicious. Our background is in a food business. We are professional chefs. Can I taste it?
Taste it. Everyone knows what we put in our bodies is important, but it's what we put on our skin as well. Using our culinary skills, we set out to make the most natural beauty care products ever.
You are a genius.
This isn't our first company. We had a company that we built to $10 million in sales. We sold too much of our equity. We lost majority ownership of that business, and we really see Savvy as our second chance at success. We need the business savvy of a shark to help us share our passion of food and beauty care with the world.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Deborah Saavedra.
And my name is Hugo Saavedra. We are the founders of Savvy Naturals. We are here today to ask for $200,000 for 10% equity in our company. I know what you're thinking, Sharks. Another line of soaps and lotion. This line is different than anything the world has ever seen or tasted before. And I say taste it. It's so incredible that you can eat it. So pure that you can feed your wife.
Delicious. Sharks. Did you know your skin is your body's largest organ? Our philosophy is that if you care about what you put in your body, you should also care about what you put on your body. That's why we created Savvy Naturals.
The reason we put emphasis in about the food, we are chefs. Every single product here, the whole entire line, is made with food-grade ingredients.
And we make every single product in our very own kitchen factory to ensure the highest integrity.
So sharks who want to join us and help us to make the world a most beautiful place.
Can we see it? Can we
Thank
try
you.
it?
We have
Sure.
some samples for you.
It smells extremely
Yeah.
fragrant.
Can Barbara taste it first?
Yes, sure.
I'm willing.
If you don't survive, Barbara, I'll make Evan try it next.
You know what? It's really delicious.
Oh, I'm sure we're getting some.
Barbara? And I'm
What
gonna
do you-
Uh-oh.
Barb, did you like it?
It's not bad. It tastes like perfume and sugar.
Thank you.
Wow, this smells great. What is this?
That is a Tahitian vanilla and kukui. The reason is
What do you do with it?
it's a scrub, exfoliate, it will detoxify your skin, rejuvenate your skin.
And our philosophy is that what you put on your skin should be as pure as the food that you eat.
It's not
And
that you expect anybody to eat it.
Right, it's
You
not-
just don't want chemicals in it.
Exactly. Thank you, Lori.
What are your sales?
We are around, in the past year, $750,000.
Good for you.
Wow.
Wow.
Is it all online?
We don't do no business online. Let me tell
Are
you
you
why.
going to change that?
Yes, we would love to change that. It's low-hanging fruit.
What happened is we have experience in building big company. We grew almost a $10 million company, a previous company.
Previous.
What did that company do, Hugo?
They were doing soaps, lotion.
Well, so you've done this before.
We did it
Exactly.
exactly.
Was it your company or did you work for somebody else?
It was our company to begin with, but we lost controlling interest in the company.
Deborah, you built a $10 million company that you started and you lost control. How did you lose control?
We brought in investors and we sold that majority interest in our company.
Majority.
You must have had a reason for doing that then, and what's different now?
I'm telling you what, we were not savvy then, but we are savvy now.
Was it because you needed the cash to operate?
Correct.
Got it.
Correct.
And that's why you lost control.
Correct.
Did you just start this?
We started this approximately a year ago.
Deborah,
And 2 months later, we went to Whole Foods.
how did you do that?
We have incredible relations in our industry, the natural product industry.
So
We are-
750,000 in sales is going
Correct.
through retail?
Wholesale to Whole Foods.
So are you in Whole Foods nationwide?
Not
No.
yet.
What region are you in?
We are in Southern California, New York, Boston.
So let's take a typical product like a bar of soap and walk us through the numbers.
So our products range in price from approximately $6 to $15.
And what's your margin from wholesale?
Right now, it's between 30 and 40% because we are buying in such limited quantities.
You just don't have the money for inventory, basically?
Exactly.
Correct.
So how much money did you put in to start the business?
Around $350,000.
I just want to bring a little reality to our conversation, and I think it's important to do it at this point. This is soap, okay? This is a commodity, and it's very good. Tell me where I'm wrong. $200,000 for 10% imputes a value of $2 million for this business.
Correct.
You make $100 pre-tax, okay? You're going to pay 25% tax minimum on this thing. I mean, 75. You want me to pay a 25 multiple on soap? You must be kidding.
Kevin, that's so ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
It's a first-year
so.
startup.
I
I
understand
predict
your
with
point.
100% certainty, you will not get one shark to give you $200,000 for 10%. If they were to do that, they wouldn't be a shark. They'd be bankrupt.
No, because they will bet in who we are.
Kumbaya, who cares?
I'm sorry, but-
It's cash flow. It's a commodity.
Correct, but in August, we're going to launch with Ulta. Mr. Wonderful,
Yes.
before you tell me I am a roach, I'm going to
Mr.
I'm going to tell you what.
I didn't say you're a cockroach in the soap business. I said you're insane on your valuation.
No, I understand that, but before you do that, we are not a roach, but we are like a butterfly and a bee. My wife is so beautiful and luxurious, and is my partner in life.
been married?
You know?
10 years. We first met 27 years ago. We married other people. Our lives went in different directions. One day, out of the complete blue, I get a phone call from him. 17 years later, and he told me I never stopped thinking about him.
Oh my God, I love
Wow,
that.
destiny, karma.
You got game, Hugo. You got game.
Oh, honey,
He won you
guys,
over because he
I
was
love
so
the
in
story,
love.
but thank goodness I'm here to bring us back to reality. Hugo, you can't get 25 times for soap. It's not going to happen.
You have no idea. People fall in love with
Got
our
it?
soap.
I think the product's great,
My cousin
but
told me he never
Deborah,
paid attention to his
it's
soap, and ours
soap.
is soap crack.
It's soap. It's soap. I think you're only worth about $400,000. You have debt on the company now?
We took on some debt from friends and family.
Around $400,000.
Uh-oh.
Good friends.
$300,000.
Okay, your company has currently no value at all. You have to take the $400,000 off the $400,000 value I gave you.
Well, we're here to negotiate.
I'm out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, look, one of my companies is Simple Sugars. And Simple Sugars is also only organic materials, only edible
I am
materials.
familiar with that.
Right.
Correct.
Because it's competitive with Simple Sugars, I'm going to have to say I'm out.
But
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love your story. I think you're a great couple. I'm a romantic, but my thought, it's a very competitive space. No matter what happens, you guys have each other, so your life is golden.
They still have to pay the rent, baby.
I'm out.
Barbara, I'm counting on you.
Just before you start pitching her, I'm going to tell you have a large chance of success. She's really bad with numbers.
But I'll tell you what I'm really great with. I'm great with people. And you're just the kind of people that I love. You're genuine. Your heart and soul is totally into it. If I said to you, I want you to change the name of the business, here's my name, it'll sell better, how open would you be?
We'd do it in a heartbeat.
So you would actually listen to someone from the outside, knowing nothing about your industry, you would be totally open to that.
The thing that we don't want to compromise on is the quality of our product.
I happen to agree with Kevin on the valuation. What if I said to you, I'll take 50% of your business for $200,000?
3 sharks are out. Barbara is interested in Hugo and Deborah's natural body care line, Savvy, but she wants 50% of the company.
Understand something. You have $400,000 of debt. There's practically nothing of value right now. She's going to step in front of that debt. She's going to help you run this company.
I could help you run this company because I'm the opposite of you, right? And those are great partnerships.
I would counter for at least a little bit less than that so we could retain majority.
I'm out.
Well, we want a successful company. We want to make money. We want to have a profitable
She said
company.
she's out.
Look at Jessica Alba's company, 200 million in sales, The Honest Company.
Yes.
It's all natural stuff because people realize the stuff we put in our skin could be bad for us. So there's a trend. The fact you don't have any online sales, that's a market you haven't even started. I'm going to make you an offer. I will give you the $200,000. I mean, you said you won't do it for 50%, just a little bit less. I'll give you the $200,000 for 45%.
I'm going to edit my offer. It's such a stupid business thing I'm going to do. I'm going to give you, for 40%, only $100 in cash, another $100 to fund any of your purchase orders. And if you do more purchase orders than that, I'll continue to fund your purchase orders.
Hugo, Deborah, out of nowhere, out of thin air, just when we thought the end was here, you come up with 2 offers. What are you going to do?
We'd love to take your offer, Barbara.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, romance in the air.
We're going to do great.
All right, I have no doubt.
Thank you so much.
No doubt. All right, pleasure. Very nice seeing you.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Good luck.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God, they're so cute.
Getting a deal today was critical for us. And when I thought all the sharks were out, I was sending telepathic messages to Barbara saying, Barbara, I really want to do a deal with you. And I think she heard me.
In Season 5, Nick Morton and Evan Mendelsohn made a deal with Robert Herjavec for their ugly Christmas sweater company, Tipsy Elves.
I love the fact that you left a $175,000 a year job to do this, because that tells me you're all in, my friend.
Let's see how they're doing now.
Making a deal with Robert was the best thing for Tipsy Elves. We recently met with Robert on Beyond the Tank, and he gave us some really valuable advice on the direction of our company.
This was a new line we launched last year called Knit Neck, and they sell at a lower price point. I hate it.
If you're going to go high end, go high end. If you're going to go low end, go low end. People in the middle get killed.
This is our newest ski suit sample.
So excited for these.
We took Robert's advice and focused our energy on creating unique, high-quality designs, and that's really paid off. Before Shark Tank, we had $800,000 in sales. In the 2 years since making our deal, we've done over $10 million in sales.
All right, everybody, 8 weeks till Christmas.
It's exciting times for Tipsy Elves. In the last few weeks, we moved into a spacious office, and we've gone from 1 employee to over 20. Look what just came in.
Are those the movie sweaters?
One of the things we're most excited about is the filmmakers from the upcoming holiday movie, The Night Before, approached us with an offer to manufacture and sell the 3 sweaters worn by the lead actors in the film. We're projecting that we're going to sell over $2 million worth of these sweaters.
Got some new Thanksgiving designs that just worked up.
Awesome.
When we started Tipsy Elves, we never expected to be selling millions of dollars in Christmas sweaters. It's allowed both Evan and I to quit our jobs. It's allowed us to partner with Robert, who's been an unbelievable mentor. And we come to work every day, and we couldn't be more excited.
Happy Next up is a solution for our busy modern lives.
Hi, my name is Arthur.
And I'm Ryan, and we're the co-founders of CleanCube. We're asking for $300,000 for 10% of our company.
Sharks, we live in a world of convenience. Today, people are ordering their toilet paper and toothpaste online. You can even get your clothes laundered with a simple phone app. But people are still struggling with the final leg of these transactions, the actual handoff between the delivery person and the customer. When you order something online, you have to sit there and suffer through a 2-hour delivery window, or a package can get left vulnerable on your doorstep. Even worse, you miss it altogether and it gets taken back to the distribution center. In the industry, we call this the problem of the last mile. CleanCube has a solution. CleanCube is like a digital doorman. We are the missing link between consumers and the on-demand service providers.
Now, we brought a replica of one of our current installations in New York City, and we would love the chance to demo the technology for you. Barbara, would you mind coming up?
Why not?
Hi, Barbara.
Hi.
Thanks for helping us out. So, Barbara, you're a New Yorker.
Yes, with the doorman.
With the doorman. Once you register, you get a passcode. So your passcode for the demo is 12345. So why don't you drop off the dry cleaning?
Okay.
So press the start button.
Yeah.
Put in your passcode.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then drop off your dry cleaning. It's showing you which cubes are available. So right now, all you have to do is press the white cube, and it'll pop open. So open the cube.
Let's take it in.
And hit done.
Not bad.
Well, it seems like you also have a pickup.
Yes.
So just press the pickup button.
Yep.
And it shows you what to have to pick up. So press the green button. And it looks like your pickup is in this cube. Pop it open.
A surprise package.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
like it. Ooh.
Looks like it's the package you ordered for Mark.
There you go, for
I'll
Mark.
deliver it. I'm not carrying his stuff.
There you go, Mark.
Thank you.
What is it, by the way?
So we know you have the 3 commas for billionaire. We thought we would up it 1, the trillionaire hat.
There you go.
Now, Sharks, we have a solid footprint in New York City, and now we need your expertise to grow and scale our platform.
Where are you installing these? Why are they giving you the real estate for them? What are the economics for them and for you?
Sure. So we're currently in 40 locations in New York City.
40?
Yeah, in the residential buildings. Our biggest building is 168 units, and our smallest is 10.
So these
how
are
many
non-doorman buildings that want doorman-type services.
Exactly.
How many cubes is it?
So we're amenitizing the buildings. So that's a great question. The best part about these is they're completely modular and Lego-like.
Per 100 tenants, how many cubes do you need? Because nothing would make me crazier than bringing down my laundry from the 58th floor
And not having a cube.
Sure.
I would personally find you if that happened.
So right now we're averaging about 7 apartments for 1 cube.
And what is the capital cost for all of it together?
So a typical installation is about $3,000.
The fight seems to be, you go into a large building, somebody is managing the building and says, okay, you want to put that in? It's going to cost you $400 a week or $1,000 a month or whatever
Is that how
it
it
is.
works?
So the last 3 installations we've done, the landlord has paid about $7,000 per installation.
Wow.
But
They paid you $7,000?
Yes. Well, the reason for it is
Why?
because
What's the benefit to the landlord?
I mean, there's the rent in New York is astronomical, and there's dead space. So the ability to amenitize these lobbies, then they raise the rent, and that's it.
Oh, so you think it helps the building be more attractive?
For sure. That's exactly what it is.
Barbara, do you find that's true? If a building had this in it, would you pay $7,000 as a landlord?
The reason a building without a doorman can't command the rent that they should, same square footage, same view, same amenities, but they can't charge what they want because they don't have a doorman. So this, in a way, replaces the doorman. Not totally, but I get it.
And our vision is not just that this is a real estate play for residential markets. We want to pepper the neighborhood with clean cubes. We want to put them in any location that opens early and closes late. Starbucks, gyms, even Chase Bank.
So if I had a brownstone, I'd walk to a
Laundromats,
location.
laundromats.
Oh, so
It'll be
you're saying you want to put them anywhere.
Exactly. It'll be
Who would pay for
between
that?
the
Why?
subway stop and your
And how
partner.
would you monetize that? Who would pay for it then?
We want to charge a $10 access fee to the subscriber.
Tell me what your sales are.
Right now, we're not charging a subscription fee, so we're only making money from the services we provide and from the margins.
So the trailing 12-month sales has been 130K, which 65,000 or 50% has come in the last 3 months.
Arthur, how many users?
We have 552 users.
Arthur, I love this space. I think this is a real problem. I know that we're going to instant delivery, but what I don't like about it is the footprint. In a world that's moving to faster services, you need physical space. You've got to convince people to use it, and you've got to convince people to put in large footprint into convenient neighborhoods.
Sure.
I think that's going to be an uphill battle. I don't see this working. I'm out.
Okay, so I look at it this way. Any deal I do, I try and figure out what is the point of resistance that stops it from scaling. And in this case, every single installation is a long, protracted negotiation with either the independent store owner in a convenience store, the landlord, the operator. A whole bunch of stuff has to happen before you actually install these. But it's a huge pain in the rear end, large pain there. And I hate rear end pain. I'm out.
I know there is a huge problem there. You have this great idea, but you're still figuring it out. Just even how to monetize it. You're just at the very beginning. I don't know how I would wrap my arms around this as a business. I'm out.
Thank you.
I think you're in a race between the quality of the software interface and services you can offer, the pure on-demand economy, and people who will see this market and try to capture all that margin themselves. I just don't see the wow factor that's it's going to give it a hockey stick, and so for those reasons, I'm out.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that leaves me. I think you have a terrific business for one application only. I don't believe the subscription method is really going to work at your local 7-Eleven. I don't think people are going to pay for it. But there's a problem in New York for people who don't have doormen. But here's how the real estate breaks down. You have those buildings that have in excess of 100 units. They all have doormen. 99% of them. Then you have the buildings that have fewer than 8 units, and they don't have the space for this. And then you have the sweet spot that's perfect for you. The units that have 60, 80, 100 units, and they don't have doormen, they don't want to pay for it. And they could get more for their rent if they have this in there.
For sure.
Okay? But that's only one little thing. You're trying to stick that thread through that little needle eye, and that's it. I think there's a need for it, but I don't see it as a big play. Just don't see you making a lot of money on this thing. Doesn't get me excited, I'm sorry to say so now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Sharks.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck with
Nice
this.
meeting
Good
you.
idea.
It would have been great to have partnerships with, Mark or Barbara and, grow this business the way we see it and how we want it, and it would have shot us out of the barrel, but, we'll do it on our own.
Next into the tank is a fun and convenient way to stay fit.
Hi, my name is Gloria Hoffman, and this is my amazing mother.
Hi, I'm Linda Clark, and we're the co-owners and co-developers of the Simply Fit board. We're here asking for $125,000 in exchange for 15% of our business.
Now, whether we want to admit it or not, we all have problem areas, from the belly fat to the saddlebags, those dreaded muffin tops. The six-packs that we once had have now sadly turned into caves. But we're battling the bulge with one simple product. Introducing the Simply Fit board. Now, we've combined cardio to burn off the fat while building muscles and core strength at the same time.
Just standing on the board, you're strengthening your core, your back, you're toning your legs, and you're improving your balance. But let's face it, I want a slimmer waistline, but at my age, balance is just as important.
We called this a balance board with a twist because we developed it using a special plastic that has a high level of lubrication in it that allows you to twist at the same time. Now, twisting not only works up your heart rate to burn off the fat, but it's one of the only exercises you can do that works every single muscle in your core. Now, there are literally hundreds of exercises that you can do on the board. Obviously, the basic twist, but you can also do squats, push-ups, and even planks.
Everyone can be simply fit. So which one of you sharks wants to lose that muffin top?
I want to try,
And
even
yes,
though...
go.
I want to try.
Come on down. We want you guys to come try.
I have an Adonis-like figure. There's always room for
He has a big muffin top.
Not that any of you
Just put your feet on one side and then on the same spot on the other side, and you're going to balance on that centered point. Yeah.
You gotta go a little farther advanced.
Yeah, get them set. You need tennis shoes
I
on.
need tennis shoes. I don't have to.
Oh my God. You're doing it wrong.
I'm going to give you these. These might help you. The more you get the board twisting, the more you're going to feel it in your back and your waistline.
You just hold them straight at your side.
You look like two old men.
Is it hard to balance?
No, it's not hard to balance. You just slide it.
Yeah, you got your socks
I guess we can't do it in our heels,
Easy
Kevin.
it moves, though. There you go.
Watch out.
You don't show off.
But when you get comfortable with it and you get it going, it really, really works up that heart rate.
Going like a pro.
Well, look at
My
you
feet
go.
slide.
It's not that hard.
You're pretty good at it. Linda, I'm getting dizzy. Stop that.
Tell us, how did you come up with this?
Well, when I turned 60 a few years ago, all of a sudden I couldn't lose any weight around my middle, and I've had 4 kids. I'm kind of vertically challenged and I like to eat. So one day I was playing out with my grandkids on a skateboard toy, and I thought, man, this is hitting me in all the right spots. I called Gloria, we did some research, we brainstormed, and a light came on, and voila, the Simply Fit board.
Gloria, how does it work on a typical carpet in someone's den?
No, it works on almost every. It works on all
What
carpets.
happens if it's
a
on the
little
wood
more.
surface?
We don't want you to scratch your wood floor, so we do recommend putting something down. But
Do you sell the mats too?
we don't. We actually just have a prototype made of a platform that we're going to get made. And so this is actually curved so that they start in the middle. If they move forward a little, it automatically adjusts them
Can I
back.
ask a question? Do you have a patent on this?
Our system is patented.
What's
so
the system?
The board with the platform.
Standing the way you are right there, Linda, there's no patent on that.
No.
Once I put it on the special platform,
Yes.
so it's the attachment
Yes,
of that.
yes.
So someone could knock it off slightly and do the same thing. That's the risk.
Easily.
Or they could just
Well, when you have a
copy
product
it.
like
They
that,
don't
what
have
you
a
want
patent.
is you want to get out to market very quickly.
Exactly.
So tell us how many
Yeah,
sales you have.
and we launched about 18 months ago. We have sold over 15,700 boards, grossed $575,000,
Good for you.
How much does that board cost?
$45 retail online,
So it costs you how much to make?
$9.87.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you sell it
We're
to,
actually
you sell
the
it,
cheapest
you
balance
sell it
board
to
on the
retail?
market. We sell it at consumer shows mainly, and then online on our website.
Gloria, on the 500,000 you sold, what did you make on that?
$260,000.
Are there other balance boards on the market? And if there are, what are they like?
I just met with a large sporting goods store, and she said, I'm pitched balance boards all the time. They all look the same. And they're basically a wooden plank with a cylinder underneath. She loved the product. She was the one who said, we get pitched all the time on balance boards. Yours looks so different.
Look, the issue isn't can you be copied. You will be copied.
Yeah, right.
The issue is how big can you be despite it. It's not going to just be a one-product
Guys,
show.
I think you're going to need more money for inventory, so I'm going to step it up a notch here. I want to do this deal with you. I like it. I'll give you $250 for 30%. I rarely give you more than you want
You're
at
changing
exactly
your
the
evil
valuation. But I kind of believe that, because of my own experience, that this product is going to find a niche in people over 40. So I'm betting on you big. I think half of the dollars I'm giving you has to go in inventory. I really do.
Gloria, let me tell you where I'm at. Fantastic product. My concern is there's nothing proprietary here. Great idea, though. I wish you all the best. I'm out.
Thank you. Thank you. Are there any other offers?
This is definitely a product that needs an infomercial, and I've had bad experience with infomercials on these kinds of products, so for me, I'm out.
Guys, I love what you're doing, but the network marketing type approach really isn't my strength. So while I think it's going to be a great product, I don't think I'm the best person to take it there, so I'm out.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. This obviously is right up my alley. You know, I'm the queen of QVC.
I'm the king.
He's the joker of QVC.
The king of QVC.
He wants to be the king. The infomercial world is also right up my alley. It's something I've done for 18 years as well. We'd have to work really hard and quickly because, to everybody's point, there's nothing proprietary about it. So here's my offer. I'm going to offer you $125,000 at 20%.
Not
Thank you
enough
for the
cash.
offer.
Not enough cash.
If there's money that's needed, I'm always happy to fund purchase orders. It means it's working. So as much as we get in orders is as much as I will help to bankroll.
It's time to make a decision.
I'm just wondering,
curious if they
based
would-
on our backgrounds, what you have to think about.
Three sharks are out. Lori and Kevin have competing offers for Gloria and Linda's exercise board, Simply Fit.
All right, Gloria, you got $125,000 for 20% from Lori, $250,000 for 30% from Kevin.
You
That's
guys
the two
have
offers.
to go fast. I'm just
Well, I'm
wondering,
curious if
based
they would-
on our backgrounds, what you have to think about.
Would you guys want to do a deal together?
The question is how much equity?
No. I would go solo here because this is my world.
Yeah.
This is my sweet spot. This is what I'm excellent at. I make millionaires this way. It's what I do, and I take it seriously.
Guys, any
But I don't
shark can
need a
get you
partner.
into any retailer. We've all done deals around every kind of product category. You should talk to my entrepreneurs, all women that have made a fortune with
Oh,
me.
good Lord.
We love all of you guys, and coming in, of course, we thought QVC would be an incredible outlet.
It will be.
Would you do 18%?
Do you really think it matters for that little bit of difference?
You asked for 20, right?
Just asking. I asked her
Yeah.
20. I think it's fair.
It's time to make a decision. What are you going to do?
Kevin, thank you so much for
No
your
problem.
offer. But Lori, we would love to accept your offer.
Good.
All right.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Smart lady. Thank you. You've just chosen the beauty over the beast. Great taste.
I wouldn't call him a beast. I'm telling you seriously. I love you guys. Thank
Congratulations,
you. Thank you so
ladies.
much.
Congratulations, guys.
Oh my gosh. We love Mr. Wonderful, but Lori was the one to go with today. We are absolutely going to get America twisting, bringing fun back to fitness, twist in front of your TV.
With the Simply Fit board, of course.
Next up is an entrepreneur seeking a second chance in the tank.
No, no.
Him again.
That's right, me again. Hello, Sharks. My name is Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm from Kimmel Laboratories, as you probably know. You may remember me from last season when I presented you with a revolutionary new idea. Horse pants. They're comfortable, fashionable, and business casual, appropriate for the track or the barn. As you may recall, Robert offered me $5 million for a 10% stake in horse pants, and I accepted. But when I asked him for the money up front in cash in a big bag, Robert backed out. In my world, when you tell someone you're going to give them $5 million, you give them $5 million. But I guess that's not how it works in Robert world.
Well, you wanted small bills, 10s and 20s.
Shameful.
Well, this year I am back with an even better idea, and I am excited to present my latest revolutionary new concept to everyone except for Robert. Sharks, let me tell you a story. One day I was walking with my daughter down the street, and I stopped to look at a YouTube video of a baby pig wearing boots. And while I was looking at this hilarious video, my daughter ran off into the street. Luckily, no cars were coming, but I learned a valuable lesson that day, and I turned that lesson into an idea, and I turned that idea into an industry. Fasten your shark belts, because I present to you the Kid Cone. A full-size traffic safety cone for kids.
There is an actual child in there.
Say hello, Tanner.
Hello, I'm Tanner, but I can't see.
Now you can let your children play in traffic, knowing that the Kid Cone is there to protect them.
To see what happens next and more brilliant ideas from Kimmel Laboratories, watch Jimmy Kimmel Live next Monday night on ABC. Next time on Shark Tank, we celebrate millennial entrepreneurs.
Who's ready to wax up their board and ride this tasty wave? Tease me for a second. Hold on.
The problem is I'm making it out of a 5-gallon bucket right now.
You really are.
It's a dog. Shoot it, burn it, get rid of it, do something else with your time.
Shark, fight. Shark, fight.
I'll do $1 million for 17.5%.
Robert, what are you doing?
I think you need more money. Are you speed dating or giving them an offer?
The tragic romance everyone is talking about, horrible accident or murder by kayak on an all-new 2020.